Howdy everyone, this is Nutz, and you're watching episode 26 of Kleines Land. Hopefully you'll stick around to see what happens. Howdy, 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 and good morning to you guys. Oh my goodness, I tell you what, we are done tuckered out after that phenomenal cotton harvest. I tell you what, it was good stuff, good times. Oh boy. So, here is our totals for day 20 on Kleines Land. We had harvest income, steady yourself, $153,166, and our contract income was $13,189, giving us a grand total and a record that will probably stand until the test of time of $166,355 for the day. Booyah. Oh man, you add that on to our previous total of about 766,000, and our grand total, running total, is $932,716. Oh boy, we are so close. That is for sure. Stretch a little bit here. Stretching. All right. All right, let's go check out our chickens. Let's see how they're doing. Alrighty then. Oh, we got a couple boxes. Let's see, what do we got in there? That one's full. That one's not full. Okay, so the front one and the back one are the full ones. I don't know what I was caught on there. Let's get these and set these off to the side, and then we will go ahead and check out our prices for eggs. So let's take a peek here. Where are the egg prices? Well, that's not great. It is going up, so we'll keep an eye on it if it gets up to that $8,000 mark. I don't think it will be. I think we got a couple days before it's going to get up to that, but we'll just keep our eyes open, see what happens. All right, so a couple things to go over. After cotton has been done, we have replanted all of our fields. Field 10, which is the newest field we bought, we replanted that with cotton. Now, weird thing about that is that after we had harvested the cotton on there, we had ran over parts of that field with our tractor. Well, for some reason, it was telling us that those sections of the field had been destroyed. So when we actually went and planted it, it looked a little bit like this. So I'm not sure what's going on with this. Now, this field here I did not cultivate or plow. I just went and I reseeded it because we had the direct drill. That's what I did on that field. This field I cultivated. This one I had actually done prior to finishing up the harvest, but for some reason it just took forever to grow. In this field over here, we have wheat. We decided to go with wheat. I noticed my chickens were getting a little low on food, so why not? We'll go ahead and get wheat, and we'll throw whatever we have left over in there. Plus, prices were a little low, a little high, however you want to look at it. Grass is finally grown in this field. Last night, it was about grown halfway. That was still having to grow a little bit more. This was already maxed out, so we got that going for us. Field 5, we decided to grow, or should plant oats in that field. So yeah, we got oats going in there, and we decided, or I decided, late last night to make an executive decision. As you can see right here, we have some dead weeds. We decided to sell our Swiss Army weeder. It was sad, but it was time. And we ended up buying this guy. Got a little custom coloring going on there. A little black with stainless steel. I figured, hey, why not? It's a little bit different. Let's give it a shot. And I tell you what, it worked like a charm. Oof, I love it. So our new process, what we're going to be doing for planting, is as soon as we get our seed in the ground, we're going to go back over it with that guy. And then at that point, weeds will not grow at all. I've done that before in the past and it works out pretty darn slick, but that's what we're going to end up doing. We haven't gotten to that point yet, but we're probably also going to go to a liquid fertilizer. Now, I'm not entirely sure how we're going to work that out because currently we still have fertilizer in our seeder, so that's been kind of taking care of everything so far. But it won't take care of what we got going on our grass fields. So that's where the liquid fertilizer is going to end up coming into play. At least that's the idea. Now, on to important business. Now that we got all of our old business taken care of, let's head on over here and see what's going on this side of the fence. As you guys probably already have an idea, I think, get over here. I think it is time that we make our final land purchase that is needed. And the only reason I'm saying final land purchase that's needed is because we need to buy this chunk of land to be able to get our sheep and to be able to get our horses. Now, we might buy other land going forward, but we need to buy this chunk of land in order to fill out our challenge, I guess is the best way to look at it, our challenge. So let's hop in here. Oh boy, I can't see. There we go. Let's make our purchase. Buy. Yes, you betcha. And now it is time. It is time. 50 sheep. Okay, I thought it was less than that. I thought it was 35. That's no big deal. 50 sheep. That's no big deal at all. And horses, 4 horses. Well, I tell you what we're going to go ahead and do right now. We are going to come down here like this because I preemptively got this guy down over here. And we are going to go ahead and purchase our 4 horses. Ouch. All right. Oh, getting a little jazzy. Getting a little jazzy. As for sheep, I'm not sure how many we're going to get right off the bat. We do have a lot of cash coming up. And, one thing of note. Let's kind of get this off to the side here. We're at 24 pigs. So we're going to end up selling some pigs here pretty quick, probably after we get done with the sheep. I'll probably take care of that myself, and then we'll go ahead and do what we have been doing, where we sell the sheep, sell the pigs, and then go ahead and buy some more cows. But if you'll notice, we are up to 15 cows. Yes, one of our cows had a calf. So we're rocking and rolling that way, and I have to show you this because I noticed this yesterday in game, and this was absolutely hilarious. So with 15 cows, it's going to take 83 hours and 30 minutes before we'll get another one. Brown and white. We still have a 12,005 more hours, or I should say 1,205 more hours before this one's going to have anything happen to it. Oh man, so that's going to happen. It's going to be great, I'm telling you what. Oh man. Alright, so here's what we'll go ahead and do. We'll drive on over here and get this taken care of. Now, I'll go ahead and drive this over here. We'll drop off the horses, and then after that, I think maybe we'll do a little cutting in back and forth of purchasing animals and selling the animals, or I'll do like a screenshot to show you what's going on. But I think that's how we'll proceed until we get the amount of animals that we're going to be sitting with for a while. We do have a lot of cash, and I think it's time we just start buying a bunch of animals. I'm going to worry about the sheep and the horses first before we jump onto the cows. Obviously, the selling of the pigs and getting the more cows, we know that part. But as for purchasing new animals, I think that's going to be the approach we're going to take, because if I remember correctly, sheep have a slightly faster reproduction rate than cows. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I believe that's the case, so it'll make more sense for us to do that. Worrying about those guys for sure. Alright, so let's bring this on in here. And we will get our horses. Maybe. Let's take that off so we can see the horses, for starters. And there we go. Let's lower that. Move that up a little bit here. Perfect. All right, so here's what we're going to do for horses. We have options. We have lots of options. We got a gray, a pinto, palomino, chestnut, bay, black, brown seal. Done. I think we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one done. We already have black pigs. Let's see here. We already have a pinto looking horse, or I should say cow. We don't have any gray, so we'll get one of those guys. Oh, can I fit any more in here? Oh, I can. Good. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get a palomino anyway, so that works out. All right, and I think we'll go with a bay. Let's confirm that. You betcha. Pick this up. Oh, goodness, I wonder how many horses we could actually fit in this thing. 444? Yeah, so we could probably fit about 12. No, 9 horses. We could fit 9 horses in here for sure. And we'll bring them all on over. Why not? Obviously, we don't have to worry. The reproduction does not matter at all. So that's not going to be an issue for us. But after we go ahead and get our horses in here, what I'm going to do, because we don't have any food for them right off the bat, I'm probably going to end up going ahead and buying what is needed. Oats-wise, everything else-wise, we'll take care of ourselves. I do have, oh geez, what's it called? Global Company. I do have Global Company on, and I will be utilizing the riding fee that they'll pay. I'll pay at the end of every day. I think it's 300 per animal, or I should say per horse, but that's what we're going to end up doing for the horses, because I know, me personally, I'm not going to have time to ride these horses for the entire length that they need every single day. It's just not going to happen. Alright, so let's move. Okay, Silver, Nemo, Jasmine, and Poncho. Okay. Alright. Well, that's nice. They have Nemo, the silver horse, and Silver, the weird horse here. Alright, confirm. There we go. Well, horses down. Couple sheep to go. Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, we ended up getting 2 loads of sheep. which equaled out to 28 sheep altogether. We took in 7 pigs like we have been doing, and we got more cows. We maxed out on cows. I don't remember how many that was. Maybe 5 cows. I know. It's kind of sad, but yeah, I think we got ourselves 5 more cows. We have gone ahead and taken care of all of the sheep. They are fed, they have water, and they are ready and rocking and rolling. I just wanted to come check this out really quick. So pigs, we're back at 17, which we weren't too far off of that. We know what we're doing with that. Sheep, this is where we're at. So they do reproduce quicker than cows, but not as fast as pigs, obviously. I actually thought they reproduced a little bit faster than this. No big deal. It's not the end of the world. Cows were up to 21, actually 22 cows now. So we're right on our tail. And then our horses. Now, one thing that I found to be kind of weird, I forgot about this, but horses actually need straw. So we got that going for us. I filled up with their hay, and I actually had to buy some oats because, like I said, I don't have any oats right now. And what I may end up doing, just because for 42,000 liters, it's not much money, to be 100% honest with you. Let's turn that off for a second here. It's not much money. Let's get over here and take a peek at this. Premium horse food. So it's 2,700 liters. Now we come back over here to our oats. Right here, oats. So for that same amount of oats, we could probably end up getting $4,000. That means we could actually buy twice as many oats. So I think what we're going to end up doing for the sheep, or I should say for the horses, is we are actually going to go ahead and do something that we had originally started off doing here to begin with. And we're actually going to go ahead and sell all of our stuff, all of our crops, I should say at least oats-wise, and we're going to go ahead and just purchase the oats from the store. Now, oh shoot, there's a tractor right there. Now, you guys may not agree with that, and, you know, I completely understand. But at this point, we're going to hit one of our numbers very, very quick here. And those numbers are going to be for the $1 million mark. That's just what we're going to end up hitting first. We're going to go over the $1 million mark, and it's going to take us a little bit of time to go ahead and work up enough cash so we can buy the rest of our animals, because we're not going to be able to rely on reproduction rate 100%. That's just the reality of the situation. So we're going to do what we can. We're going to muscle on. We're going to keep on rocking and rolling. Now, with this here, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm not going to put manure in there anymore. I think I'm going to... yeah, I think I'm probably going to end up getting our manure and selling it, and then just filling that thing up with water. We're kind of at a point where we just want to sell. So let's get this off to the side right here, and let's check out and see what we've done. So, in here by the horses, we have our 4 horses. You betcha. All of them. Okay, I was missing one for a second there. And we actually set up our water distribution so it's coming out of the ball, filling up our water trough for the horses. Pretty darn slick right there. Close that up. And right here is where we turn the hose on, or I should say turn the water on. And it's telling me I don't need to do anything with it right now, so that's fine. And as you can see, you cannot actually see the other end of that sticking out of the wall. It's actually in the wall. And same thing for this guy over here. We got this guy. All right, perfect. That's good enough. This is already all ready to go. It's sitting right there, so it can refill that hot dog. Our sheep are over there. They have lots of grass, which actually this was kind of unique, I'd say. For the amount of sheep we have in here, they require 14,000 liters of grass. Our trailer's 14,000 liters. Oh, man, did that ever work out just slick. I tell you what, just slick. Oh, man. So that's good times right there. Alright, so let's head on over here. A couple things that we've done in the meanwhile. Um, Field 9, that's the field that's over by the barn. We took 2 contracts to that field. The first one was for a sowing contract, which we planted oats on. After we planted the oats, we took another contract, which was fertilizing, so we fertilized that field as well. I think for that we got a grand total of about it's about $4,000 altogether between the two of those. And we also took a contract on field 1 for fertilizing. Now that was about 2,500, give or take ish, somewhere in there. So with that being said, we made another 2,000 whatever. So grand total, we made about 6 grand off of contracts while we were going ahead maneuvering our vehicles around, or I should say maneuvering the animals around, getting them all set up and ready to go. So that's kind of what we've been taking care of during that whole process. Now, one thing I want to take a look at here is we do have some milk. It's not a lot of milk by any means. Not a lot of milk, but let's take a look at milk prices while we're in here, because I haven't been paying attention to them. There's been no need for it. Okay, so it looks like the Angry LB currently has the best price, and the C Hotel is gaining. I don't know. It's not great. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to prices, and I don't remember seeing a great demand at all. Another thing I think we're going to take a peek at here is because right now we have a lot of TMR. We have over 200,000, almost 300,000 liters of TMR mixed up right now. I don't think we're going to need to go ahead and make any more for a little while. So I think what the process is we're going to wait until this goes up, and I think we're going to end up making some more. We're going to need grass, we're going to need grass for the sheep. That's a given. That needs to happen. We're going to need hay for the horses. But I think it might not be a bad idea. If price goes up, maybe we're going to go ahead and sell a little bit. Maybe we'll sell a little bit of that silage. I don't know. Like I said, at this point, it's all about making money so that we can buy our animals. Whether that means selling manure, selling milk, selling wool. I mean, we just started with the wool, so that's one of the things. We're going to hold off a little bit on our eggs because we know we can get a better price on that. And we also do have our field of cotton over there. Obviously, our field of cotton isn't grown very much. We're missing some chunks in there. But let's say on this field right here, we get, I don't know, I don't remember what we ended up getting in that field. Let's take a peek really quick here. Let me see. Dig through my, no, it's not even on that page. Just one page back. Gosh darn it here. On that field alone, we got about 5,751 liters. So we made pretty good chunk of change off of that. Let me see what I say, 5,000. So yeah, even if with some of the damage that I had to that field, maybe everything's not working out, that's 5,000 liters off of there. That's another $36,000. That's 14 sheep easy. So that'll help push stuff up over the edge. All in all, I think we're sitting in a really good position to, within the next episode or two, probably end up, as sadly as it is to say, we might be finishing this challenge up. I mean, we've done a great job. I gotta sell that stick too at some point here. Oh man, so I'm gonna keep on trucking along, let things grow. If some more contracts pop, I'll take care of them. But until that time, I think I need to take care of some grass. I need to get grass in there and probably maybe make that field over into silage. So I guess I'll catch up with you guys after a little while. Well, everyone, I bet you're sitting there wondering to yourself, Nutz, how did you get all of that money? Well, I tell you what just happened. I just recorded a section of me doing a handful of things. I'll let you know what that all was here in just a second. And when I went to go check the video, I had sound. That I had. But there was no picture. Oh, shoot. Shoot. So here's kind of what ended up happening. I'll just explain this to you real quick. We have two fields over here, field 3 and field 4. I was just explaining that on field 4, we had a harvesting contract for wheat, which we completed. We ended up selling the bonus harvest, but we kept some of the wheat because we needed to feed our chickens. So that's what we ended up doing. We ended up feeding our chickens. Afterwards, we had a helper come out here and start cultivating this field. While all of that was happening, we were harvesting the oats on this field. We actually were just in the process of finishing up the harvest. I came out here and I was just kind of talking while all of that was going on. We ended up selling, or not selling, we ended up taking the oats that we had. We ended up getting about 1,400 oats that were bonus harvest. Accidentally sold a little bit. We took those oats and put them into our silo for safekeeping because we're going to need it for our horses. So, kind of this is what's happening. But that does not explain how we have $26,000. Egg prices. The prices had pretty much come to a stop. Now they're starting to go up a little bit again, or they're, however you want to look at it. The price of eggs has not gone up very much. Well, now it's starting to go up more. Maybe I sold too early. I don't know. Either way, that cash that we have up there is from egg sales. So that's what's going on up there. It's not mysterious money. I was planning on showing you guys. Like I said, I talked, I laughed, I danced. Well, I didn't really dance, but you know what I'm getting at. And it was all lost. It was all lost. Ah, well. So what I said that I was going to do here is I said, because we have quite a bit of cash, let's go ahead and let's get some more sheep. Now, I know it seems like we're moving really fast here, and we kind of are. We are, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, however you want to look at it, we are kind of moving towards the end of this gameplay series. It's been quite a ride. I'm not going to lie. It's been quite the darn ride for me. I don't know about you guys, how you guys feel about it. I don't necessarily understand, but maybe this is just me because I'm so relatively new to YouTube. I don't understand the success of the Wilderness series on Wastelands versus Kleines Land. I don't know. I don't know if it's the small tractors aren't very glorious, or what the deal is. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I tell you what, one thing that I have learned about playing here on Kleines Land and doing this gameplay series, this challenge that we have going for us, is I've learned that there are a lot of really good, small, cheap equipment. Now, where does that matter? Well, if you take a look at what's going on Wastelands, essentially I'm starting from nothing and working my way up. Now, there are a lot of trees over there, and that's really helped boost everything along, but if we didn't have trees, we'd be scraping and clawing our way through everything, and we would need tractors like the Nutz and pretty much everything that we've come across here. We would have need to use that type of implement, that type of tractor, to kind of get ourselves started, get ourselves going. So it's really helped me out, and like I said, I've learned that there are a lot of really good small equipment out there. Super, super cool. Alright, let's go ahead and move these over. Oops. Alright. Confirm. And How many were in there? I don't remember. I just seen it, but I don't remember. 42. So, yes, I know. In one day, we've bought 42 sheep. 42 out of 50. That is a lot, but I'm not going to deny it. I mean, the series is coming to an end. Oh, shoot. Not right now. Not right now. No, we don't have everything yet. But it is coming to an end. I mean, we've put in a lot of hard work. There's been a lot of accomplishments that have been done. We've done a lot of stuff too. So it's kind of just the natural progression of everything, if you ask me, of moving through everything. And there are obstacles that you have to try and beat, obstacles that you have to try and conquer, and we've done that. We've absolutely done that. And one of the really cool things I was thinking about the other day, with knowing that this is getting close to the end, is it is really truly amazing the people that I've come in contact with, the conversations, even if it's a comment here and there, back and forth, that I've had with people that I've never met before, never knew prior to doing this. It's a really cool thing to know there are a lot of people out there that really do enjoy this game. And it's also kind of neat because, you know, there are people out there that find what I do interesting too. That's pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. But yeah, shoot, oh my goodness, uh-oh. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. Okay, I think I got it. See, maybe I can push myself out of the way here. Ooh, we're going. Crank it. There we go. Now we're free. Perfect. That car is going to have a little damage on the front, but that's okay. Oh, shoot. I drove over the back now. Well, don't be following me that close then. Good Lord. Oh, boy. Another one of the things that I was thinking about, I really want to, in a year, maybe not exactly a year, but in about a year, come back and watch this series, because this is my maiden voyage into YouTube. Really kind of curious to see in a year if I'm still relevant, if people still find me interesting, or at least what I have to offer. I don't know. It'd be kind of neat to come back and see the mistakes I've made, the things I've done right, the things I've probably should have done differently. All of that. It'd be really cool to come back and see all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe you guys may want to do that too. We'll see. Obviously, if you don't want to, I'm not saying you have to, but I'm curious. I'm curious to see where I'll be at in a year. Be curious to see where the channel is going to be at in a year. Oh, nope. There we go. Disconnect that. Perfect. We'll shut this guy off right here, and we'll do a little repair on it. Perfect. Let's go through. Might as well just do all this stuff. I don't think it really is affected by anything, but we'll do it anyways. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. You know, it is one of them really neat things to be able to go ahead and see a gameplay develop. We've all been there who have played the game here. We've all been there. We've all started up on a brand new map. We've all tried to see which direction we want to head and kind of get an idea of what you want to do and see how that idea goes horribly wrong. or see how it unfolds and see how it develops. I think one of the cooler parts about doing this is I get to share that with you guys. You get to see where I started off on this. You get to see how it advanced. You get to see where things have gone. It's really, really quite the experience. Quite the experience. And I want to say thanks. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, not for stopping by. We're not there yet. Don't get ahead of yourselves. But yeah, I want to say thanks. But for now, guys, I think I'm going to hang out and see if we can get a... That's right, we have a fertilizing contract I'm probably going to take care of real quick. And move on from there. Oh, one of the things I wanted to point out, I did get some liquid fertilizer, and I did spray both these fields. Holy cats, is that quick. Oh, boy, is that quick. This field kind of stunk with the sprayer because the extension was so long it kept getting hooked on the fence, but the other field, whew, we really knocked it out pretty darn quick. So I'll keep on doing what I'm doing. You keep on doing what you're doing. And we'll meet back here in a little while. Good morning, everyone. I know. This is one of those rare episodes where we encounter 2 mornings. Man, there were virtually no contracts that had popped overnight. Or I should say during time. And all of my crops were growing up until about midnight. I'm like, I don't want to start harvesting at midnight. We'll just wait till the next day. So that's why we're kind of out here. This is what's going on. And with that being said, we're going to have to go over totals while we're doing our chores here this morning. So yesterday we ended up making $13,511 off of harvest. We made $11,453 off of contracts, giving us a total of just a hair underneath 25,000. Let's see, what way is this tipping? That's back. That'll be fine. We'll make it work. You add that on to our running total of about 932,000, and we end up with $957,680. So that's where we're at altogether so far. All right. Perfecto. Uh-oh. We're nicking the rough. Careful. All right, there we go. Let's hop on out. Let's water the sheep. Maybe. Huh. It's not letting me... Oh, there we go. That was weird. It wasn't letting me do it before. Let's head on over here. While we're here, let's go ahead and water the horses. Boy, they really didn't need much of anything. Let's take a check and see what we got here. For animal stuff, they're still looking pretty good. Sheep have been fully taken care of. Oh, we got 547 liters of wool. I'm kind of interested to see how that's going to turn out here. Cows, cleanliness. Ooh, man, we really let the cows go. We'll probably throw some more TMR in there, clean the cows up, throw down some more water. Straw will probably be fine. And horses actually are doing good. I don't think I have to get them anything right now. So, booyah, that's perfect. That means we can go ahead and worry about... how do I turn around in here? Oh, boy. Okay. I'm gonna have to move that stuff. Can I physically pick this stuff up? No, I cannot. So I actually have 1,500 liters of wool here. All right. I'm assuming we'll spawn 4 pallets. I'll have to move some of that stuff out of the way. Get over here with the tractor and the front loader. I think I have the big bag handler. It's been a while since I've had to use any of that stuff, to be honest with you. But, yeah. So, yeah, we'll get over there. We'll get ourselves rocking and rolling. Getting them cows nice and happy, and then we're going to go ahead and work on our harvest. I had seen that, just taking a quick peek. Oh, I had taken care of this. We are out of manure in there. but we did throw down some water, so that's good. Prices. Looking at prices for everything that we got growing right now. Let's see here. Wool, nice and high. Or wait, that's not wool. Cotton. Cotton, nice and high. Let's take a look over here at oats. That's another thing. Ooh, it's nice and high, but it is going down in price. So that's unfortunate. Maybe we'll go hit this up first so we can potentially sell this prior to it getting lower than that. We'll see about that. And to be honest with you, did I plant wheat on the other field? I did plant wheat on the other field. So we'll come out here, we'll harvest up field 5 first with the oats, and then we'll head on over and take care of the other field. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, though, just to get this started, is I'm going to get the harvester out here. Probably hire a helper just to get it started. And then I'll end up taking over once we get done with our chores with all the animals. I do apologize, guys. This time of year, I kind of get some allergies happening, and every once in a while, I get a little backup in the throat, and gotta take care of that. I actually just realized I drove past where I need to drop this off, so we'll turn this back around, get it over here, and we'll get this guy set up by the edge of the field. All right. Get that over there, dump that off, and I'll probably just drive this guy out of the way for the time being. Perfect. Alrighty then. Out of the way. Let's run on over here. Ah, the heck with it. I left the lights on. I won't tell anybody if you won't. So yeah, like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on today. Another day of just getting out there and just giving her the grind, going to town. I mean, you name it. Whatever metaphor you want to use, whatever simile, I don't know. One of those phrases. I'm drawing a blank. Comment down below if you know what I'm supposed to be saying. Oh, man. You betcha. You betcha. Alright, let's get this down at the end of the field. And I actually will hire a harvester, or not a harvester, hire a helper. I won't do a course play on this. I'll just hire somebody. Alrighty then, get this guy turned around. And I don't think I'm going to go ahead and gather a straw swath. I think I'm just going to let it be what it is. Helper E is blocked by an object. No, he is not. No, he... Yeah, it's a he. No, he is not. Alright, I think the tractor with the bucket on is... Yep, there it is. I may have taken the bucket off, but we'll go ahead and throw it back on. That's no big deal. That's right, I did use this guy for a fertilizing contract. Now, for the fertilizing contracts, I decided I'm probably just going to use the solid fertilizer while I still got it. And for any of the other stuff, we'll just go ahead and use, or I should say our stuff, we'll use the liquid fertilizer. I'm thinking probably... Oh, shoot, wrong thing. I'm thinking probably after this harvest here, I think we're going to end up having to scan all the fields again and then lime them before we go ahead and throw some more stuff down. Oh, geez, I actually don't want this. We'll go like this. We will go like this. Drop that off right there. Get the front loader attachment. And get my weight back on here. And since we're over here, it does say we have silage, so that's perfect. 92,000 liters, about 90, yeah, just a little under 93. What is our price on that? Because I was talking, I'd like to go ahead and sell it. Oh, and would you look at that? Yesterday it was 297. Now it's up to 366. It's like it almost wants us just to sell the stuff. Oh, you can't make this up. You just can't make this up. All right, we get over here, take care of our cows. We need to have happy cows. That's for darn sure. All right. Navigate this. So I'm going to spin the camera around. I apologize if we warp through the... Oh, that actually worked out perfect. Right through the door. Huh. I probably couldn't have done that again if I would have tried. All right. So after we get done with this, we will go ahead and... Oh, it's all silage right there too. Cool. After we get done with this... Now, I know not on this episode, but on the next episode, we're going to go ahead and sell some milk. That's something we're going to have to do. We have not sold any yet, and we're getting up there. I think we're at about... Oh, is that 10,000 liters? Well, son of a gun, we're up over 10,000 liters. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're getting scary. Hang tight. Hang tight. Alright, let's set this guy right here. Don't hit your head on that thing. And let's get ourselves some TMR for the cows. Oh, man, we're going to make some awfully happy cows with this. But I guess, you know what, guys? It's right about that time. I think we're going to go ahead, say our goodbyes. Let's go feed the cows, though, first. While we go ahead and get ourselves ready to feed the cows. Guys, if you're liking what you're hearing, liking what you're seeing, want to see where this all ends up, go ahead and hit that like button. Along with that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next couple episodes are going to be coming on. Oh my goodness, I tell you what. Oof. Make sure you turn the notifications to all. Oh shoot, I just put this on grass. Shoot, I got a little excited, I guess. Let's dump that back out. Yeah, make sure you go ahead and turn notifications on to all so you know when I'm going to be on next. If you can, go ahead and subscribe. That's one of the really cool ways that you can do to help the channel out. Help me out. Help me produce more content. Let me know you actually want to see the content. Okay, that's not even remotely close to being realistic, but we're just going to go with it. Get our TMR in here. Yeah. I guess that's what we're going to end up doing. I won't worry about it if you don't. I don't know, we want to get in here by the cows. Alright. So with that being said, guys, I tell you what, we started this episode feeding the pigs. We're going to end the episode by feeding the cows. I tell you what, it's been good, it's been grand. Oh man, Gus, come on. Soup's on. Soup's on. Come and get it, Gus. Gus. In there. Ah, well. Well, for myself and Gus, and that cow, whoever, that might be the cow formerly known as Gus, I don't know. We want to wish you a very merry, I don't know, I got nothing but, hey guys, I tell you what, thanks for stopping by. Gus, what are you doing? Come on, I gave you a chance.